Hi, Libra. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for June 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in June and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Libra, now on to your June 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Libra, is the Chariot, and the Chariot is being pulled in two different directions, having to choose between two different options, two different things. It could also be long distance travel. It can indicate change is coming. Sometimes this card can indicate success. I feel that Libras are getting on board with some kind of new project, new idea, or new plan. You've got like inspiration, motivation. You feel like hopped up, jumped up, intrigued. You may feel like, I want to stop being stuck in the mud. You may feel like things have been blocked or stopped. You've been stuck for a while. It could be because of no fault of your own. It could be because of things going on out in the world or other things that other people have imposed upon you. You're like ready to charge forward. You're ready to make, you've got big decision making here in front of you, on your plate. And you may be in a position where somebody is kind of like challenging you or forcing you to step up to the plate. Like you may feel like, I have to step up to the plate. I have to accept this challenge. For some of you, this could be coming from a work situation. For others of you, it could be happening somewhere else in a family situation or involving some social situation or a group or club you belong to. And you're going to feel, Libra, like you want to make your position perfectly clear to people, like where you stand on issues, how you feel about things, and what you're willing and not willing to do. You're going to make your position on things really clear in June. You may feel like you've gone through a period of time where you've been misunderstood. This could be why you want to be very declarative and make your positions clear. I do feel like you have some bright options and opportunities coming to you in the near future. So you have to be open to receive these opportunities that are going to come up, because they could change a lot of things for you. But you know, it's just like the brass ring on the merry-go-round. You have to grab the brass ring of opportunity when it comes by. And if you have multiple choices, which I feel some of you Libras will have more than one choice, you have to, you know, if you don't choose anything, then the opportunities could slip by you. So you are going to have to make some choices and decisions in June. But keep in mind, these are general readings. Lately, I've noticed people have said in the past, maybe not last month, but maybe not in May, but in April and March, I noticed people saying, that happened to me a year ago. That happened to me 2 years ago. So keep in mind, timing is different for all of you. The spirit guides also don't look at time the same way we do. So some of you will experience these things in June. Some of you, it may be a year from now. I do feel that some of you Libras really have courage and bravery boiling up in you, and you're ready to like go for it, take some kind of chance. You know, if you had some kind of lifelong goal or dream, there could be some kind of opportunity connected to that lifelong goal or dream that could be a doorway opening for you. May not open like a giant opening, it may be a little crack of an opening, but I do feel that some of you will have some kind of opportunity, some doorway opens for you in June. So the next card you have in your reading is the Three of Pentacles. And the other sign that got Three of Pentacles was Aries. So this is mastering your craft, focusing on craftsmanship and attention to detail. It could be expanding your business or your work in some way. I feel that some of you Libras may be very cognizant about building up your reputation. Like it could be social reputation, it could be or out in the world or in a business sense. It's like, I feel like you want to prove to people or show people that you have mastery, like you've mastered something, that you're an expert in something, or you have a lot of know-how, or you know what you're doing. You're going to want people to see that and understand that about you. Some of you may even be trying to fix something in a marriage or in a relationship. Doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be some other kind of relationship, but marriage did come up first. You may want to fix something in a relationship for some of you. You could be focusing on that. And some of you could be inspired where you're like, I want to do things in a whole new way. I want to have, even if you don't want to change the field of work that you're in, or a field of study, or a career or job that you're in, you may want to still learn and learn new ways to go about doing things, to expand what you're doing through new knowledge, new training, new programs, new education. And you could be finding these things on your own, or you could be taking training programs, classes, getting tutored or coached in some way. You're going to be somebody that drives a really hard bargain in June. In many ways, if a situation arises, you could be in a position where you're not going to take no for an answer. If you're asking somebody for help or for money or asking, I don't know, I just get driving a hard bargain and not taking no for an answer. Maybe you're in sales, or you need to approach your boss or your parent or parents, or a sibling or somebody, your love partner. Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, a goal, you're goal-oriented, and if somebody's saying no to you, you're not going to take no for an answer. Now you got Eight of Cups, and the other signs that got that, it came up 3 times. You've got, well, I haven't done all the signs yet, but Libra, Cancer, and Scorpio all got Eight of Cups. So your sister sign of Scorpio got it, and also your sister sign. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Cancer and Scorpio are sister signs. So Scorpio, Cancer, and Libra so far. I still have 2 more signs to do. You all 3 got Eight of Cups. Now, Eight of Cups is turning away from what's not working for you anymore, emotionally speaking. You have the stick of power and control in your hand, and you're headed off in a new journey. And even though the journey is unknown, you're still willing to take it. I feel that some of you Libras have had enough of people's BS, and I feel I got that for Cancer also. And you may feel really done with like trying to please people, trying to please people in a situation. You could go off on a journey of self-discovery and self-awareness. And also the feeling of not wanting to be stuck in a situation or stuck in the mud anymore, which is very similar to what I got here with your Chariot card. And some of you may feel like you want to migrate to a new place. You may feel stuck feel tired of being somewhere. Now, that could be a job situation, but it could also be a living situation. You may feel like you're tired of being stuck where you are and you want to move to a new life or a new situation. And in some ways, Libra, I feel like you've been tied up in knots over this. Like you may have had stomach trouble, ulcers, nauseous stomach, or pains in your stomach that were unexplainable. You could, or just tied up in knots over it emotionally. But I feel like some of you felt it in your stomach. Some of you may feel like you want to be in a better position, and this could be a working position. And you could be really unsettled by how some people are behaving. That could even be that could be socially. There could be a group of friends that you hang out with or people you hang out with, and you're like, I'm not like down with how they're behaving now. I don't like how they're behaving. This could also happen in a family situation or in a job situation. But for some of you Libras, I feel it could be like a group of friends. This could be happening around a social situation. And I feel like you've made up your mind about this, and I feel you're pretty determined. So if you would like to get an expansion of this reading where I look into the crystal and give you additional psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides to follow this reading for June of 2022, my psychic crystal readings for June of 2022 are available, and that link is down below in the description box in the Show More section, and is connected to my Vimeo on-demand pages. You can also get these videos by going to my website, theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. There you will see all the video series I have listed. The June psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac will probably be the very first or second listing on that page. You just click on the zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else you love and care about sign, and then that link will take you to, clicking on that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Card number 4 in your reading, the other signs so far, like I said, I haven't done all the signs. Leo also got this card, 9 of Pentacles, and this is being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. I feel that somebody has been gaslighting you, and I feel that that is going to stop. It's stopping for you now. Somebody had been doing that. They wanted to, because they wanted to keep you in the dark. It's like you're now coming out of some kind of darkness into the light. You're understanding something that was like hidden or murky for you. You may be talking to a realtor about possibly putting your house up for sale. I do feel that some of you that are working, some of you working Libras, there's some kind of adjustment that's going to be made to your salary. Maybe your boss was gaslighting you and not letting you know how well you were doing or how well the company was doing. And now you are demanding a raise, or it's been brought to your attention in some other way, and now the owner needs to, the bosses need to give you a raise, or, you know, I don't know. For some of you, that could be related. Some of you may have a significant other that puts a lot of pressure on you about money. This may be because they're under financial stress or duress because of their job or because of the inflation in the economy. It could be because of that. Or it could be for other reasons. I don't know. Maybe you have a kid that needs to go off to college. I'm not sure of the reasons, but some of you could be under pressure from your significant other about finances. Could even be pressure you're putting on yourself due to what I already mentioned. I do feel like you're getting a raise or more money is coming to you. There is some kind of financial blessing here. If you learn any new craft or new skill and you market this and make a business out of it or learn to use it at your job, it will, and at some point, maybe even right away, increase money for you. You could even have family money that comes to you, because I hear family money could come to you. That could be a gift of cash from a family member, or it could be an inheritance. And you're going to want to beautify yourself. You're going to want to look better. You're going to want to feel better. So don't be surprised, Libra, if you're not spending some money on yourself. Now, spending money on yourself, maybe you're going to get massages, facials, pedicures, manicures, going to the hair salon. It could be cosmetic surgery. This could be buying new clothes for a new wardrobe. It's many possibilities here, but I feel like you may be spending money on those things in June. Now, this card has come up. Like I said, I have 2 more signs to do, but this card has wanted to come up so many times. 10 of Cups, which is happily ever after, feeling good emotionally. It could indicate a happy marriage. It could be some kind of great opportunities coming in that make you feel great. The other signs that got this: Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius. I do feel that some of you are going to be living your best life, and I feel that some of you, it has to do with a move of some sort and moving out of some situation, like moving is involved. Some of you are going to take some kind of chance or risk and are going to buy some property that you wanted to convert. You may be wanted to flip a property, or the property was in disarray and you're going to clean it up and fix it up and renovate it. It could be land. Maybe you're buying land and you're going to build something on it. Some of you, if you're already married or seriously coupled, could be like doing this, building something up, refurbishing a property, or building something up, or buying a new property with your partner. Some of you, this is, if you're married or seriously coupled, you're doing it with a partner. I do feel that some of you Libras are going to feel pretty great. Maybe around the 25th of June. It could be, right at the end there. Like you've had some kind of breakthrough that's happened in your life. Like something that was blocked or stuck for you, or something that didn't, I don't know, like some kind of breakthrough that brings you all this like joy and happiness. Some of you, a calculated risk pays off, especially if it involves taking on a new job, like starting a new job. Some of you could get attached to somebody. If you're single, you could meet somebody that could be become a significant other to you, if you're single. If you're already intertwined with somebody, but you're not living together or married, that could occur for you now. That could be a breakthrough. Some of you that are already coupled are going to be learning a new craft or skill with your partner. and then working on it together. You may even turn that into a cottage industry or a business with a partner. You may even be writing a book together or taking classes on how to start a business, and then you start a business together, or something that you want to market or sell, and you could be doing it together. Now, the best gemstone crystal I got for Libra for the month of June 2022 is carnelian. And carnelian restores motivation and stimulates creativity. It gives courage. It promotes positive life choices, dispels apathy, and motivates for success. It is useful for overcoming abuse of any kind, and it helps in trusting yourself and your perceptions. I do feel that this is going to be a calming and balancing stone for Libras in June. It's going to be a really good stone for you to wear or work with that helps you to, when you want to alleviate stress, or when you find yourself in stressful situations. If you have this on you, I feel that it will help with dealing with stressful people, stressful situations. It's also a stone, like if you're in a position where you need to get noticed, like to get a raise or get hired, or you're on a dating site or some place where you want to attract somebody to you, wear a carnelian. I feel like it's going to attract, like people are going to notice you. They're going to, it's going to help you stand out in some way, stand out in a crowd. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of this special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools focusing on very specific topics, the most recently recorded videos, I put those links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the most recent video series I've recorded is my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 15th and 16th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. There's a lot going on in those readings. I'm using a lot of divination tools. I highly recommend in the eclipse video series I record to watch your rising sign and your moon sign. I'm sorry, your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so. Also, my solar eclipse in Taurus, April 30th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading. I also pull a gemstone crystal in those eclipse readings. I pull a gemstone crystal for you. Also at the end as to what is the best gemstone crystal for you to work with, use, and wear during the energies of the eclipses, which usually last 6 months and sometimes can go even longer. I use the same format in both of those video series. My career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings, those predictions started in April of 2022 and go out until the end of October of 2023. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2022, psychic tarot and oracle card readings are also available. And my big love readings for 2022 for couples and singles. I did the first half of the reading is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading is for the coupled people of your sign. I do it because sometimes you start out as a couple and end up single in the year, or the reverse. You could start out single and end up as a couple. I highly recommend you watch the entire video because there's going to be messages and predictions in those big love readings that will apply to you on both sides of those readings. So watch the entire reading. Also, my Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions go out for 3 years from December of 2020 until the end of March 2023. If you haven't checked them out yet, those go on for so long. That time frame, we're still being affected by that Saturn in Aquarius, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools there and usually write out the predictions, which are around 5 paragraphs long. And many people find they resonate with them. So if you feel drawn to go over and look at those messages on my social media pages, I'm sure that there will be messages in those 5 paragraphs every time I pull a card and write them that will resonate with you. So really, it's free. You should go check it out. I'd love to see you over there. And if you would like to help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, you could make a donation to my channel, and there's a donation link connected to PayPal that is down below. All the different video series I offer on Vimeo down below. And I want to thank you so very much. There's been a lot of people that have been very generous and kind and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So thank you so very much for that. I do truly appreciate it. And I want to give a big thank you to those of you that have followed me all these years on YouTube. This is my anniversary in June of 2022. I've been on YouTube for 7 years now. So thank you so much. If you guys were not watching and subscribing, there'd be no point in me being here. So you make my channel work. I thank you so much for that, for all your kind comments and all your viewership and all your subscribership. It does really make a difference in my life, and thank you so very much for that. I do appreciate all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I hope you all have an absolutely great month of June, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.